Hello, how are you? As you can see on the screen, it is Sunday Fun Day. Yes. How you guys doing today? Today we have 3 readings. Is my connection okay? Good. I'm having a pretty fun Sunday so far. Oh, cool. So you can see everything. Awesome. I'll move this to the side. I should really set this up beforehand. Just my little setup to connect. Alright, I'm having some lavender lemon tea. Let's see. So we've got 3 questions today. I'm going to do Carlena first, Dena second, and Jill third. So, my name is Miri. Hello. I know the D's over my head. My name is Miri. I am doing story readings. Oh, maybe I should have started with my new name. Welcome to I Do Tarot, but with Miri. I have to get used to saying it. Thank you again, Alda, for the name, or for helping me with that. I think I'm live. And basically I do these for couples and for events, these readings, but I've been doing them for friends for a while. And I thought I would go live and share with people who wanted their answers in a kind of community setting. So that's why I'm doing this. I don't always do the traditional tarot reading with the Rider-Waite deck. Sometimes it is intuitive, just whatever story the cards are telling in relation to your question. So those are how my readings roll, kind of like a story. I'm just watching it unfold. I'm doing 3-card readings, like 3-card spreads. No! Okay, everything's a shamble. I'm doing 3-card spreads for this. You can prepay on my website, miriweddingofficiant.com/spiritual, or you can Venmo me at Miri Corey. That's my spiel. I have like a little frog in me. I'm like not smooth today. So pardon me. Pardon me while I unfrog. That's what the tea's for. When you're not quite feeling yourself, I feel like nerves. Okay. So Carlena, this is for you. All right. So Carlena, for you, I pulled the 4 of Swords. I pulled a couple 4s. I pulled the 4 of Cups, and I pulled the 8 of Cups. I like these. So regarding your question, you're going to start resting, relaxing, and taking care of your thoughts. So you've been in a place where you are, you've been, I don't want to say overthinking, but maybe thinking too much about the same things over and over again, and almost like getting down to the small little details of it, and it's been more of an obstacle. And now you are entering a phase where you can really chill and enjoy the thoughts that you're having, because they're going to be a lot less. You're kind of cutting away at the ones that you don't need anymore. And only concentrating on the ones that focus on you, that put you in a good space. This is a golden time. This is a golden time for you, when you're going to be in a position to make the decision. You're always in a position to make the decisions, but you're really going to be in a position where the things that you thought you had going on, once they've slipped away, the only ones that are remaining, it'll be easy for you to choose this one. Oh, today I want to do this, and tomorrow I want to do this. It's going to start cementing for you in that way. So that's really cool. So that is, I'm going to say that is what energy is taking you into the near future, which is the Four of Cups. So now when I see that you're still kind of in your thoughts, that's natural for you. This is a natural place for you to be. It's very comfortable for you to be in your thoughts, mulling over your options, trying to see what you want to do. Hey, boo. What kind of things you want to do. And like I was saying before, where you're going to get to pick and choose, and it's actually going to be pleasurable. You're being given opportunities that connect with that. You're being given opportunities that are exactly the ones that you want. That's why it's going to make it so fun to choose from them, where you're not stressing. You're really in peace, just mulling over, which one do I want? Which one do I want to choose? And they're being given to you in a golden cup when you're doing what you do naturally. Just sitting and waiting. Not sitting and waiting, but sitting and thinking in your own private space. That's natural for you. So now things are going to get easier for you, because you've started trimming away at all that extra stuff that's been in your ear, in your own mind. Since that's all paring away, it's going to get a lot easier for you. Things are going to seemingly just be given to you, just flow to you. And you'll just be you'll have just been there doing what you always do anyway. But all of a sudden, it's going to feel all of a sudden. You've been working for this, but it's going to feel all of a sudden that things are just being given to you. And then the farther future is the Eight of Cups. So for your reading, that makes me feel like the next step is leaving all of the baggage behind. All the walls you've been building, or that have been built, that you have any emotional ties to. You're going to be in a pretty good place to go ahead and leave that behind you and go searching for the things that really matter for you. You're going to start building your own wall of achievements. So you're on the search. You're heading out before the new year to find the things that make you excited, to find the things you want to fill your cup with. It's like other people have been filling your cups for you, And now you're finally in a place where you can walk away, leave that all behind, go find your own cup, go fill your own cup. The cup is already being given to you, so now you're gonna go off on your search to find something you wanna put in that cup so that you can put it there and build it. Start building your own stuff, your own foundations, what's important to you, the things that you'll get to choose that are fun for you. And you wanted me to intuitively choose either this deck or this deck for you. So I'm gonna say, Dena don't be for you, I'm gonna say this one, the Psychic Guy, the Psychic Tarot. I'm going to pull one spirit card for you that is in relation to your query. There's one card suspiciously hanging out. Is unruly. Okay, they're like falling around everywhere. Yes. So that's so funny. I love it when the cards do that. You're gonna like this one. This one's all about you. You got the 8, which is funny because your future card was the 8. And you're going in search and you see the moon and the sun there. Here you're looking right at the North Star, you're following it, you're following the way. And it says accelerated motion. So it's just lubed up for you and ready to go. You are going to speed on through. That's so funny. I mean, look, there's mountains there, there's mountains there. It's you, man. You're walking and you're finding it. You're gonna see it and you're gonna follow it. It's leading you to your path. And accelerated. Your emotion is accelerated. Now that you know what's up, now that you've whittled everything down and you're feeling good about it, you're just going to be able to move on it. And that's what you've been waiting for. And there's 3 really shining stars. I like that. And I will also read I'll just skim the intended message for you. And this card has a indigo border on it, so that I think means spirit in this deck, and it's mental. No, just spirit. Yes. This card represents speed, flight, swift movement, hope, passion, and above all, ending to delays. No more delays. The conditions around you are perfect and appear to be rapidly heading in the direction of your goals and desires. Luck is on your side and your enthusiasm is at an all-time high. Brace yourself as you finally witness the manifestation of what you've worked for and realized. This is a call for initiative. But you should also ask yourself, is there anything else in my life that I need to act on now? Be wise and take advantage of these ideal conditions. Now isn't the time for you to fight against the river of life. Trust, have faith, and go with the flow. The strong current is taking you to a positive outcome and future. Huzzah! I love that one for you. So great. Thank you for letting me read you. Now we move on to dinner. Hello, like we go out for dinner? No? Okay. So, I feel like I just want to try and move. So your question. Okay. Let's charge it up. Interesting. So, you got the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, and the Four of Pentacles. In relation to your question, it's always the tricky part, is formatting it into how it answers the question. So it feels like a change, a new spin, that it's like an extra boost of power, like to zap this wheel all the way around to see where it's going to land now. Now things are starting to get shaken up. Things aren't going to be the same that they were anymore. You're changing. The energies around you are changing. They're a lot more... I always like this one because they all look like they're studying. They're a lot more... I don't want to say disciplined. Something like disciplined, or on the right track now. Feeling more grounded. Definitely feeling more grounded, more calm, more at peace. I get a feeling of that. There's a little bit more wiggle room, or a feeling of, I don't want to say luxury, but sort of that, like, when you stretch and you're like, you don't have any worries, there's no problems going on. So this kind of is spinning that around. That's why it happened. That's why that's going on. Because it needed a new energy. It just needed, things needed to change. So that was in the, I guess I'm gonna put this in another order. No, this is good. This was in the near past. Very near past. And then you got the Devil card. So the way I'm seeing this one is fire and desire. Your fire is now being lit, and the things that you want to do are becoming a part of you. Like now you're starting to get a hold on something that is cemented. That is cemented on things that make you feel comfortable, like ritual or something, something that you can rely on. Something that's there for you, that has a hand up for you. It's definitely a fire energy, like zap, zing. It's feeling like a blessing. It's feeling like a blessing from Horned God. It's been given wings. There's a new change that has come about that is firing you up. Doing things that you like. It's like a brand new start. Things that are anchored in things and stuff you believe in are starting to come about. And there was a duality with it before, where you had to pick being fired up about something and being really excited about something, or you had to pick something that you like to do but you weren't excited. to do that thing. So it used to be either you're really fired up or you just were doing stuff. But now it's the stuff you're doing is ignited by the fire. So there was a separation of it, but now they're linked together. Now these two were separated, but now they're linked together. And there's a blessing here. So it's just a fiery energy. So it's cool. It's very chill. I know people don't. Well, I don't know how to say that. And they're naked as the day they were born. So brand new start. Something brand new. Very exciting. And then in the future, this is going to lead to comfort in a new city with money, feeling comfortable. Kind of cherishing that time. And this is going to be a cool place to be. This is a cool place to be at. Feeling comfortable, feeling chill, no worries. It's like a brand new day. It's real clear, golden sky, new opportunity. That's kind of that's how I interpret that, is all of this is speaking to having something new happen. It can be painful to let go of the old way that it was. And depending on how you're holding on to it, it could be felt as like physically, almost like fire, almost like fire. But necessary to happen just so the phoenix can be reborn. It's just a fire process. And you like fire, but then it gets earthy. It's gonna get grounded down. Grounded into the ground. Your feet. It's on your mind. It's something you cherish. It'll help you feel grounded. This new change. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And you wanted the Lightworker Oracle. So, regarding your question. Hey, Tanya. What else? What does Spirit have for you? No, it's too many hearts. I have the smallest hands in the world today. I don't want to hold any cards. I just want to, like, I have no bones. I have no bones. It's terrible not to have bones. Okay. Ah, that's the one. Just came flying out. This is a number 10 card. Which is funny because you got a 10 there. Power of the Divine Masculine. It's got a pyramid there. There's like molecules connected. I see hands gesturing with light pouring out of them. I see 3 phases. And I see oh, that's pretty cool. It's kind of like his mind has a road leading to the top of a pyramid that is lit up and is connected to spirit, to like a spirit. So this came down and just got you because it's releasing a power. It's starting to rearrange and shift all the molecules, and it didn't feel great. but it lit you up inside in the heart area, or up in this upper torso area, and it came down. It came down in dramatic form to start releasing your mind, things that have been holding you back. And this is a really powerful card. I feel like the masculine energy is fiery, so definitely that fire. Let me see what the traditional reading is. I like that. There's definitely a feeling of like letting go, and there's a power. So it's the duality of that. The two coming together. 10. An empowering energy seeks expression from within. It wishes to free you from confusion and stagnancy. It seeks to stir you into consciously chosen action. Greater discipline. Yeah, it's all these little guys focus. I guess I did want to use the word discipline. I just didn't want to, but I had to. And focus. Yeah, I also thought that. These guys are also focused. Look at them. They're very busy. Believe your success is inevitable. No doubt. You're ready to break through into a new way of life. That's that one. Feel inspired and energized and focus on your dreams and desires. Take steps to manifest them on the physical plane, Earth. Hey, Serafina. Believe your success is inevitable. So the divine masculine in you knows when to accept and when to say no to a belief, fear, habit, person, or situation. This divine masculine energy exists in all men and women. It rallies with the spirit and responds in times when you may feel drained, refuses to be distracted, cuts through the confusion, and it's growing. So this divine masculine energy is growing within you now. Let's see. It's revealing the truth without filters or veils. So let this energy clear distractions, demands, and drama from your life. Let it help you discern what's best for you and give you the courage to act upon that. Let it help you dedicate your time and energy to what has the most meaning for you. So the things that you are fired up about, that you care about. And then it will empower you to claim success in what matters most for you. And it acts in accordance with the heart. So these are long, so I'm kind of just skimming it. I can text this to you also. Do not minimize your inner divine masculine, whether you're a man or a woman. Nourish it. However, if your masculine energy has been trapped in the wounds of your ancestors, it may be demanding absolute perfection before you believe you're worthy of love. You may need healing from your inner divine feminine to feel loved, valuable, worthy, needed, and respected. Then the inner misogynist will fall away, and a new empowered divine masculine asserts itself within you. Learn to trust this part of yourself. Let it become strong, your guide, your protector, your defender. You're ready for this. You're ready for this. So that's nice. That's a big change for the good. And that's your reading. Thank you for letting me read you. And the last one. New person, I don't know you. Jill. Thank you for reaching out. I just leave these up on social media. So if you miss your thing, your reading, it'll be here for you, waiting. And I'm trying to get better at saying who I'm going to read in what order so that you can kind of anticipate where your reading's going to be in the lineup. And you can kind of fast forward to that part. Sorry for the ums. I hope nobody from Toastmasters is watching or will ever see this. I would have so many bells dinged on me. No ums. So there have been a lot of repeat cards today. That's a good sign. I take it as a good sign. All right, Jill. You got the 6. You got 2 6s is what you have, and a 5 in the middle. So you got the Lovers. You have the 5 of Swords, and you have the 6 of Wands. Great. I just want to sit closer. So, you have a very deep, blessed connection with someone. And with this somebody, you're going to create amazing things together. There's a wisdom and a knowledge that is growing from this union together, and there's a peak that you're going to both be able to climb and master as a unit. So this is something that's shining really bright on both of you. It's a source of inspiration. It's something that feels like it just came out of nowhere, and you've both been called to come together to make it happen, to bring it into fruition. So without this relationship, it really wouldn't cement. It would always just be up there in the clouds. But because you have been lucky enough to find this other person, or you've been lucky enough to find each other, you're going to have great success. It's being shined on you. So you have to let go of some old thoughts and hold on to the things that are making you confident. You're in the middle of a transition that not everyone's going to be excited about, because it means you cut some people away. You're just going to, it happens. People who are not elevating with you are going to end up at the sides, because their energy is kind of not up to par with where you're going. You have talents and levels of communication that are leveling up, and it's not an easy decision to make. It's an emotional one. The people that have to be kind of cut on the wayside, but it's necessary. It has to be done. You cannot get to the 6 of Wands without doing that. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to have the best time ever once you've cut away those ties and just focus on this relationship and this thing that you guys are working on. You're going to be widely revered. I don't want to say revered, but you're going to get attention for the thing that you guys created together. And there's a laurel of victory here. You're holding the power in your hands. You're riding on a golden saddle. This thing you're creating is going to carry you to victory. It's going to be something. This is something so good. I'm excited for you. And there are a lot of people that love what you've put forth. They love this energy that you put forth. They're very excited about it for you as well. They're celebrating it. Whatever this project is, you guys are really killing it. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good. Very good. You don't have to worry too much about this. This is something that's going to have to happen, but as long as you stay focused on the prize, it will be something that you get over pretty quickly. And other people will have to just deal. Don't let anyone stop your dreams. You're not stomping on anyone. They're just different energies. And then you wanted the Native Spirit cards. So, I love these cards. I feel like No Bones Jones again. So funny. Alright. Aim high and soar like an eagle. Oh, 2 cards. 3 cards. Well, that's it. You got 3. Wow, wow, wow. Spirit Keeper of the North, Tribal Spirit Dancer, and Sacred Mountain. Okay. Spirit Keeper of the North. So this makes me think of, so this is a little journey that you're kind of on. Oh, you know what? Put these away. I'm going to read this in the unconscious, the higher consciousness, you right now, and your unconscious, your subconscious, the thing that is driving you. So Spirit wants you to know you're in a place right now of Tribal Spirit Dancer. Let me show you this one. No glare. I don't know what to do about that. Tribal Spirit Dancer. So I see a flock of birds here, and I see the sunset on the horizon, swimming, flying over a beautiful ocean that has some gentle waves. It looks like, oh no, actually this is the sky, and it was feeling like water because it's flowing. Motion is flowing through you right now. You're with the right people. It's you're with your tribe. You found a tribe, and you're flying into the sunset together. There's a beautiful feeling here of just kind of going with the flow, being really natural. Then Spirit is the Spirit Keeper of the North. It's a snowy, beautiful plain with a big, full, bright moon, and there's a full moon coming up soon. This is saying quiet to me. Peace, when everything is still. Serene. There's a serenity here. There's not any need to worry about anything. Even through the snow, things are growing underneath the ground. The roots are there, still growing down, down, down into the earth. So it doesn't, the outside appearance isn't important. You're thriving. All of the big stuff that's happening is happening kind of on the underground level. But all your dreams are right there. All your dreams are right there in reach, within reach. Lighting the way for you. The dreams are lighting the way for you, even though it seems like masked, covered. You're being led. And it's north, like the North Star, so that also makes me think of guidance. And then what is pushing you is the Sacred Mountain. So you have this deep knowing of your what keeps you grounded, like a community. Community keeps you grounded. And you have this anchored within you. You have a deep, strong core belief that people are what makes civilizations happen, or what make livelihoods happen. And I see that same little flock of birds. That was from the tribal dancer. This is like after everything melted. After everything melted, this is what you have guiding. This is what you have pushing you. Or this is what is going to keep it solid so that you get this done. You're grounded. You're heavily rooted in family or source or friends, community. This is where your salvation comes from. This is how you're able to help other people. This groundedness. And I'm going to briefly read all of your messages. I'm just going to skim right through them for you. So the tribal, we'll see how on it was. Tribal spirit dancer. Let go. Say yes to life. Be daring. Dance to your heart's desire. Unfurl your wings and fly. Cast aside conventions and restrictions. Tune into the rhythm of life. Laugh, explore, go beyond predictable behavior. Sometimes life is messy and chaotic, and that's okay. Leave the dishes. Run outside in the sprinklers. Native Spirit wants you to know you're on the planet to be free. You don't always need to meet the expectations of others. You're here to explore, expand, and step into your extraordinary self. Of course, there are times to live an ordinary life, but there are also times to joyously fling your arms into the heavens and dance. Choose life on your own terms. Don't accept rules. Don't delay the rhythm of your heart. Turn on some music and move. Tribal dance isn't about looking good. It's about feeling the beat inside of your heart and expressing that and going with the flow. Go with the flow for your dreams. Do it! It's going to be awesome. Spirit of Keeper North. Take time for contemplation. Turn within. Connect with your ancestors. Incubate your ideas. Mend your relationships. Watch your dreams. Meditate. The answers are inside you, waiting to be heard. Down there rooted. Stay warm. Create the dreams for your future. So everything's bubbling and starting to build down below. Forgive people and situations that you've been dragging around for a while. Your native spirit wants you to know in the medicine wheel, the north is the direction that symbolizes the darkest time of the night, the coldest part of the winter, the dark of the moon. It also represents the elder time of life and even a time of endings. This indicates that it's time to take measure of your life, explore what's working and what's not working. What and whom do you need to release? Your ancestors are close at this time. Call on them. They want to help you. Stand outdoors at night, facing north. Inhale the darkness. Sink into your own depth. In the stillness, ancient wisdom emerges. So it's all just bubbling underneath there, still growing, incubating within you. And then the last one, Sacred Mountain. Locate your internal source of power. Surrender to stillness. Do not take action. If you observe rather than react, you claim your power. From the vantage point of your native spirit wants you to know, from the vantage point of the sacred mountain, your power grows. It is the dwelling place of your soul. In peace, seek and discover your truth. If you're in pain, don't lash out. Go into it until you find the source so that it can be healed. This peace gives birth to your serenity. Travel to the peaks of hollowed mountains, and if you can't do this in person, travel in your meditation and imagine yourself atop a high peak. You can see the world in all directions. Give thanks and offerings to mountains whenever you encounter them. The spirit of the mountain will deeply appreciate your gift. And that's your reading. And I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me read you. Thank you everyone that tuned in. Check it out, to check out me reading other people. If you would like a reading, you can pre-order one. It's $12. You can Venmo me at Mirikhouri, MIRIKHOURY on Venmo, and you can pre-purchase on PayPal at my website, MiriWeddingOfficiant.com. I always forget the wedding. Sometimes I'm like, why did I make my site name so long? So MiriWeddingOfficiant.com/spiritual, and the readings that are prepaid for before Tuesday at 3 o'clock are the ones that I will be doing. So Tuesday is going to be on Instagram at 3 p.m. and I'll be doing readings, and you'll get a 3-card reading, a 3-card spread for your question, and you get to choose a spirit deck for me to pull an extra guidance card for you. Or in Jill's case, 3. Sometimes they just all want to come out. So thank you so much again for your time. Thank you for your support, even though I was feeling like no bones today. And I'll see you again on Tuesday. Have a great night. Bye.